الله أكبر الله أكبر.
The call to the Maghrib prayer, marking the end of another day of Ramadan. Not a normal day though. On this day, nearly 1,000 people joined together for the breaking of the fast. The big Iftar once again brought people of all walks of life, all religions and none, to connect and learn more about Islam. Hosted for the 9th year, guests were invited to the landmark Baitul-Futuh Mosque, enjoying tours of the mosque and learning about Islamic prayer, as well as enjoying a large variety of faith-oriented exhibitions. The formal session of the event began with a recitation of the Holy Quran.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون.
Following a short video showcasing the Ahmadiyya community, the event featured various informative talks about Ramadan, as well as guest speakers. Mr. Ibrahim Ikhlaf, the National Secretary of Tabligh for the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community UK, gave a short talk on Ramadan as a journey of spiritual purification.
Indeed, it is Ramadan. During these blessed days of Ramadan, we fast for the sake of attaining the love and pleasure of God. We fast to get rid of the bondage of sin. Indeed, we fast to bring about a lasting moral and spiritual change in our lives. Moreover, we fast to bring about such a lasting zeal and passion, which enables us to bring about peace and justice in the world, as darkness has completely pervaded the world and the flickering lamp of peace, justice and righteousness is about to die out.
Following this talk, various guest speakers offered messages of support, including video messages from Sir Ed Davey, the leader of the Liberal Democrat Party, and Flo Anderson, the local Member of Parliament for Putney. They were joined at the event by Councillor Ross Garrod, the leader of the local Merton Council, Dr. Robin McNeill Love, the Representative Deputy Lieutenant for the London Borough of Merton, Councillor Martin Welton, serving as the Mayor of the London Borough of Merton, Hina Bukhari OBE, Member of the Greater London Assembly, and Susan Webb from the Conservative Muslim Association Executive Board. The keynote address of the evening was delivered by respected Amir Jamaat UK, Rafiq Ahmed Hayat Sahib, who reflected on the importance of Ramadan in Islam and expressed the growing concerns of recent international tensions, reiterating the words of His Holiness, Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad Khalifatul Masih V, may Allah be his helper, the worldwide head of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community.
So during this particular month, the Muslims are encouraged to look at what is the purpose of our life. The purpose of our creation is not so that we can have a lot of money, we can have big cars, big houses, have 3 holidays a year. There has to be a greater purpose than that. And the true purpose of our life is to develop a relationship with our Creator. We supplicate to Him, we create an attachment with Him. And normally when I address our younger generations, I say to them that each and every one of us can develop that relationship with God. We don't have to pray to Him in Arabic or in any other language. We can pray to Him in any way we like. His Holiness, Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, the international head of our community, has been warning the world repeatedly over the last 2 decades to say that we are moving towards global conflict, and unless justice prevails, we will have another Third World War. And this time he said that this war will be the most dangerous of all wars that we've had, because on this occasion, the potential of a nuclear war will not only destroy the world, but leave misery for future generations. These are not merely political observations. These are moral warnings to humanity. Now, the head of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community then further says, if the world does not act with justice and fairness, then the flames of war may engulf many nations. The warnings, again, are not political statements. These are moral warnings to humanity. They remind us that peace cannot be secured merely through military alliances or political strategies. Peace can only be achieved when justice becomes the foundation of international relations.
As the time for Maghrib prayer arrived, the guests were able to witness a live call to prayer, which echoed throughout the halls and gave the guests the opportunity to join in the breaking of the fast.
Allahu Akbar.
And I think ultimately the message, love for all, hatred for none, is obvious. But unfortunately, in the world we're living in today, it isn't always practiced in the complex nature of what we have to deal with. But nevertheless, as was said earlier in one of the speeches, we owe it to our children to make sure that they grow up in a world where colour, race, religion, they don't see these differences, and actually there is more that we have in common than separates us. And as I said, I'm very happy to be here today, and I very much thank the Ahmadiyya Muslim community for your hospitality.
I think it's very important now that we keep preaching how important peace is and how hatred has no place in like modern life, really. With all that's going on in like the Middle East at the moment, we really need to try and push more of an interaction of, we need to have the community work together to make it a lot safer, to make it, well, easier to live and a nicer place to live. Especially like the comments from the guest speakers as well. It's always nice to hear like their points of view, and it's good to see all the awards and things that they come together to give out. So it's very good.
It's my first time inside a UK mosque, so I must say I'm absolutely amazed at the people, the friendliness. I think what I really enjoyed about the speakers today is the word that came across most was about unity, being kind, love thy neighbor, and also the openness that has been shown here today. I've actually opened my mind to what is here. I've driven past it so many times, but never really given it a second thought. So I'm really grateful to Farooq Bhai for inviting us today, and thank you for the hospitality. It's been fantastic. I think as a Hindu and a long-term base, we've been living here now 54 years, 55 years. I want to learn more. I want to understand. Obviously, Ramadan is there, just like Diwali is there for us. But I wanted to get a deeper understanding of what it is, why you do it, because I think it's important that all faiths have a good understanding of other people's faiths, because I think that's the only way we can get on in the world.
This report is brought to you from MTA International, UK Studios in London.